welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. So today I decided to film this back to school makeup look. I've gone for a very natural look. I've used all drugstore / high street products, so it's very affordable. The brushes are also very affordable. This is the look that I used to wear in high school, sixth form and university. I've made sure I've included lots of options for you guys so you can decide which product you want to use. I've tried to keep this as natural and school friendly as possible, so I hope you guys like this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe and to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And leave comments down below as I love reading your comments, and let's get on with the video. So first things first, you want to go in with a moisturiser. I'm using Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturiser. This is just going to provide moisture and hydration to the skin, and that's really important before you apply foundation. So I'm just going to apply that. Next, you want to go in with a primer. I've decided to use the Neutrogena Shine Control Primer. This is just going to control the shine that I get during the day. I have quite oily skin, so I need a good primer to last me the whole day, especially if we're going for a school makeup look. Next is foundation. I have two options. I have the L'Oreal True Match Foundation and the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation. And either of these are good, but for the purpose of back to school, I'm going to go for the L'Oreal True Match Foundation in N7 Amber. I've chosen this because, as I said before, I have quite oily skin. So this is going to provide a semi-matte finish, and it's going to last all day, which is what we want. But if you have quite dry skin, you can go in with the Maybelline Fit Me because this is just as good and it's just as affordable. For this, I'm going to be using the Real Techniques buffing brush. Now I'm going to set everything with Rimmel Stay Matte powder in translucent, and for this I'm going to use my Zoeva powder brush. These Zoeva brushes are really affordable, so I highly recommend them if you're looking for something budget friendly. Next, you want to go in with concealer. I have 4 choices here, and I'm going to go with this Garnier Roll-On, and this is more like a highlighter in my opinion, but I just like to use this to open up my eyes. I always used to apply this when I was in school, just under the eye area. And then I just pat it down with my finger. This has caffeine in it, so it's great for wakening up the under eye area and getting rid of puffy bags. You can also use another concealer if you want, just to brighten up the whole area in general. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to use my Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer, and this is in Warm Medium 03. So I'm going to apply that on the eyelid and then under the eye area. And to buff that all out, I'm using a concealer buffer brush. This is also from Zoeva. You can also skip this step if you want, but I think it's a good step to include in a makeup look for school. And again, I'm going to set everything with my Rimmel Stay Matte powder in translucent. Make sure to set the eyelids, as it will crease if you don't, especially if you have oily eyelids. This step is optional, but I'm going to go in with my MUA Makeup Academy palette. And this is a great dupe for the Naked palette. This contains a great range of neutral colours, so it's perfect for everyday wear for school. And for this I'm going to apply an e.l.f. eyeshadow primer. You don't have to apply a primer, but I feel like I have to because I have quite oily eyelids. So I have to take every single step. I'm just applying a little bit. I'm going into the palette and I'm going to use this neutral shade just all over the eyelids. Just to set the e.l.f. primer. And for that I used a 228 Zoeva crease brush. So I've decided to use less products. I'm going to go in with my Rimmel Natural Bronzer for my eyeshadow. For the bronzer on my eyelids, I'm going to use a 231 Petite Crease brush from Zoeva again. You can tell I really love these brushes. I'm just going to put that in the crease. Just for a very natural look. I'm going into the eye socket as well. I go slightly above the crease because I have quite small almond eyes, so I feel like it makes my eyes look a bit bigger, which is what I like. So next we're going to use, this step is optional, but I've decided to go in with Collection 24-Hour Felt Tip Liner. This is going to last all day and I'm just going to line the upper lash line. Now you want to go in with mascara. I've decided to use Maybelline's Falsies Mascara. Next you want to go in with an eyeliner for the waterline. I've decided to go for Rimmel Scandaleyes Kohl Liner in black. This is a really good waterproof eyeliner and it will last all day. You can also go and apply this on your top waterline. Next I'm going back to my bronzer and I'm using Rimmel's Natural Bronzer. For this I'm going to be using a Real Techniques blush brush by Samantha Chapman. And I'm just going to apply that to the cheekbone area. You can also apply this to the jawline. And a bit on your forehead if you want. You don't really need too much of this. Next you want to go in with blush. I've decided to use my Topshop blush in Flush. This is just a really nice naturally flushed pink shade. It's kind of dirty at the moment, but this is what it looks like. And for that I'm going to be using my Primark stippling brush, which is this. This brush is so good. It's only £1.50 and it's actually amazing. I think I prefer it more than my MAC stippling brush. So go out and get this if you can. It's so good that my sister went and bought some as well. This brush is so versatile. You can use it for your cheeks. I use it a lot for foundation and it works so flawlessly. You can contour your face if you want, but for school I think it's better to go more natural. If you've decided to use a matte foundation and you want to give your skin more radiance, I suggest going in with a highlighter just for the cheekbone area. I don't think you should put it anywhere else because they might look a bit too much. I've decided to go for this Kiko water eyeshadow, and this is in 208 light gold. I'm using this as a highlight. I think it works perfectly as a highlight as well as a nice eyeshadow. Again, this step is optional. And that's the final look. I'll give you a close-up. As for hair, you can do whatever you want with your hair. I decided to straighten it with my GHD straighteners. You can have it curly. You can even put in benji rollers the night before and leave them overnight and take them off in the morning. You can get them from Poundland and it's only £1, obviously. And they're really good. I use them all the time and I highly recommend them. So if you want curly hair, I highly recommend you try them out. I might feature them in a video if you guys want me to. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you in my next one. Thanks for watching.